Okay, Shalom. Go by the name of Robert Mouth with the Nebraska camp. This is GMS Any Quick in the Spirit. First off, give all praise to Yahweh Shemel Shai. Double honors to our apostles / elders, which are GMS. And a blessing to you, brothers. Blessings and salutations to you, brothers out there teaching enduring truth and sincerity. Iron sharpening iron. And I wanted to get into a little quick hit today. It's a little bit unstructured, but the way this shit is, and by shit you're gonna know what I'm talking about when I show you the scriptures that get the flowing, But I don't want to bring out too many and make it a long ordeal because it's not that deep. It's just I'm just pointing out the obvious with these niggas, man. So first off, we're gonna go to Proverbs 11 and 21. It says, "Though hand join in hand with the wicked, the wicked shall not be unpunished." Now, the wicked is the so-called white man automatically, but in this case, it'll also be these outsiders, for lack of better words for right now, namely niggas from Black Conscious Movement in this particular case, Tazariak and this guy Danya Allah, man. It says, "But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered." So the reason why I say it, that this, that it's synonymous, he's talking about Esau, but let's go to what Yahweh Shai said, okay? Because Esau, no matter what you do with Esau, he's still gonna be wicked. But in St. John chapter 8 and 44, it says, "Ye are your father the devil, okay, and the lust of your father you will do." Who is known as the devil on planet Earth is the so-called white man or the Edomites, okay? It says, "He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. But Slaki, when he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it." And so right now what's going on is, let me play the video. Let's play this first one. This first John right here. Try to play it from the beginning, see if I can get there.
This is your brother Daniela. I'm here at the i.s.u.p.k with my brother Sonetta and brother Reggie, representing Black News 102 with Sonetta TV, Sonetta Studios. I watch all the videos you brothers put up. It causes me to have to sharpen my sword. I love it. And I get a lot of love and feedback from brothers and sisters that watch this channel, that reach out to me on Facebook and on Instagram. So I got love for all you brothers and sisters that's doing that. And to everybody that hates on me on the comment board, that's okay too, man, because hate is a part of life. You feel me?
Peace and Black Power, family. You already know what it is. I want to send a strong...
Yeah, so that clearly is a violation, man. He's calling Black conscious niggas brothers. So let's get straight into the scriptures, man. And it's obvious, and it's to the point that that's why the Most High is gonna be justifying destroying a lot of niggas that follow this bullshit, is because all the scriptures that the Most High provides you to avoid. Okay, and let's go on. Go with Amos chapter 3 verse 3. It says, "Can two walk together except they be agreed?" Now, in another video I'm going to show you where Tazariak is getting in. He's trying to push an agreement on the low. He's trying to be slick because he's pretty good on the scriptures himself. So he's trying to be slick and say, oh, they had an agreement with pedophilia and homosexuality in the black community. Okay, first off, you're the person that you're walking with. I don't give a damn. They're breaking one of the 10 commandments, is worshiping another god, man. Okay, it don't matter if you agree. You got a bunch of Israelites that you can get down with, man. Okay, that you don't agree with, but somehow you out there with these niggas, man. Where's the inconsistency in that situation to why you're not really dealing with Israel like that? Okay, and when you came and approached the apostles / elders of GMS, he was there, but the little short stubby guy, he was a forerunner, but they was up there talking shit, man. Okay, they came up there talking shit, saying what? You need to get under the leadership and guys are general Yohana. Why you ain't telling Polite or Sonetta and them niggas that? You'll say it that he's the leader of Israel, but you're not gonna get in his face and point and do all that shit that you're coming at the apostles with. Okay, you're not gonna address them like that. Why? Because they're providing you with that money, man. Okay, that's at the end of the day, because that's the only thing that's consistent is those debates and the money that come with it. Okay, and the views and the more views you get, the more attention you get. That's the more revenue you get. Okay, because you're 501c3 chartered also, man. Okay, so let's get to this clip that this guy here pushed.
For our cookout July 30th, we'll have the lecture July 31st. Everybody is invited to this event, and we'll show, and I said this to Irritated Gene too, we'll show y'all how it's done. If the conscious community is really about it, we'll show y'all how y'all do it. We're not going to allow any intruders, and what I mean by intruders, like Irritated Gene put a post up, put a picture that we took together with me and his family. Said what we talking about. And then here come the naysayers want to immediately go back to the Kemet versus Israel nonsense, which is what we're trying to get past.
Right.
And both him and myself.
They're trying to get past the Kemet versus Israel nonsense. You talking about niggas that shooting up the Bible, niggas that say the Most High doesn't exist. Okay, and when you could come together and agree on one term, that's all you need. Okay, the main thing that a person has to accept is Yahweh Shai before anything, before you can agree with them on anything, man. Okay? If they can't get that, then they're not even worth dealing with, man. You can agree with the fucking atheists on things. That don't mean that you accept them or eat and do this and that with them, man. Okay? Shit, I know a damn cracker, man. We talk about politics all the time, man. Okay? How the government is corrupt and all this and that. But does that mean that we sit down and do lessons or parties together? Fuck no, man. He's a damn heathen, man. Okay? He's a non-believer. Okay? So what the fuck are you doing in this situation? You're being a goddamn devil, man.
Said that we would not allow that to infiltrate what we're trying to do. If you see all the events that's taking place with Africa Bambaataa, with the Christian church, with the Roman Catholic church, with the child molestation, even with the love that they give him for Prince, which is going to ruffle some feathers. But the cat was a booty bandit. The cat, whether you want to say, well, ain't no full proof if he was a homosexual or not, he sure looked the part. He dressed the part, looked the part, wore the part, and everything about the part. So even with that, so we want to be able to attack it. So me and that brother, we're going to come together July 31st. It's going to be a hell of an event. Make sure y'all come out there, whether you call yourself, whatever you call yourself, this directly affects black people. Because as y'all seeing, if Bambaataa been doing that for 30 years, Michael Jackson was doing it, we got to acknowledge that. Everybody knew Luther was a homosexual, and we always let these predators slide because they gave us something that we liked. Whether it was music, whether it was basketball, whether it was football, whatever it was that we liked, we let it get a pass. We can't let them get a pass.
He's right on that. You don't let none of them get a pass. And you don't let them niggas on there get a pass either, man. Okay? So you're being a hypocrite right now by being on a show saying that you don't let no homosexuals get a pass, but you letting niggas like Sonetta, okay, he didn't shoot up the Bible, but he sure as hell supporting that shit, man. Okay, right? So you don't let him get a pass. You're supposed to get in his shit. You're not supposed to have no dealings with this man. Okay? I don't give a damn how much people you can wake up. It don't matter, man. Okay? Scripture said it's good to strive for mastery if a man strive lawfully. You know? So basically, if you're trying to get the gifts, so basically, you know what I'm saying? But if you look at it at a different angle, you know, you're just trying to get Israel together no matter how right or wrong it is, man. Okay? You gotta stick to how Yahweh Shai stated to gather Israel. He said gather the elect, man. Don't go into black conscience. Don't do this and do that. Don't waver in your word, man. Okay? You're supposed to preach the doctrine in all truth and sincerity, unfiltered, pure. Okay? Not with that dross or tampered metal. Okay? We supposed to be pure, tried in the fire. Okay? So that means you don't have no dealings with niggas just because they can get a bunch of fucking half-ass, non-believer, pussyfooting Israelites up in there, man. Okay? at the end of the day, the results are going to be horrendous, man. Because the Most High said, don't do that shit, man. Okay? The Most High ain't dealing with these niggas when they go pray, man. Only way you could come back to the Most High is through Yahweh Shai. Okay? And they ain't gonna do that. Okay? So let's get this scripture right here in Sirach chapter 13, verse 16. Okay? It says, all flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave unto his like. Okay? You damn if they ain't on their own shit, they on Sinetta Studios and things like that. And they're not both one claims himself a Hebrew Israelite and one claims himself to be Kemet or African. So that's not a connection right there. Okay? Why is he always on their shows? Okay? Every time like I said earlier, every time you hear about the where the connection hits at is the money, man. The debates, okay? And so-called gathering a bunch of Israel and trying to teach them, okay? That's not going to work, man. A house divided against itself shall not stand. Kemet and Israel is two different houses, man. And then when they come in that same house, they're going to be divided against itself because one believes it's one nation and the other is another nation, man. Okay? So that is not going to work, no matter how much you want it to work in your mind, or good intentions you have, man. Okay? Or you're doing it for the shine, you can have a negative intention. But at the end of the day, the Most High don't want it so. Okay? Just like the apostles were going in with, no, not the apostles. When I was down there in Dallas, we went through the scriptures dealing with how Saul sacrificed before Samuel came. The Most High clearly gave him the commandment not the Most High gave him the commandment to wait on Samuel, but through his logic, he felt he should sacrifice before Samuel came because of the afflictions that were before him. Okay, which he'll be justified. But what the Most High said, do not do that. Therefore, the outcome was detrimental on his part. Okay, so this is the same thing with Captain Zariak and all these other niggas. Even if I go out on a limb and say you niggas are trying to gather Israel, and that's the best way you came with that shit, the Most High said don't do it that way, man. Through the scriptures, that's the avenue you can't take, man. Now, in all actuality, I believe y'all doing it for attention and money, man. Okay, while them niggas are doing it to divide Israel, man. Okay, at the end of the day. So let's get. I'm gonna scroll up so I can have a better insight on it. It says, what fellowship hath the wolf with the lamb? Okay, Captain Zariak, you're supposed to be a quote unquote lamb. Okay, they're wolves, man. Tearing apart the so-called black community with this bullshit, man. It says, so the sinner with the godly. Okay, why are you fellowshipping with these guys, man? You always say you want to get on that shit and talk all that shit to Israel, but when you get with these niggas, you don't talk all that shit, man. You're a defender. You're not even... I can't even say that because you got to defend the gospel, man. I'm going to get that too. But they'll defend when they're attacked. Just like he said in the video, okay? They defend when they're attacked, okay? You're supposed to defend the gospel, period, man. Okay? Not when you're offended. It's when they offend the Most High, okay? So, matter of fact, I'll get that right now. So I don't want to have it being passe or anything. Okay, 2 Corinthians chapter 10. All right, I'm gonna get it in the blue letter so y'all brothers can see it also. Okay, we're gonna go 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 6. Really, yes, chapter 5. It says, casting down. I'll start at chapter verse 4. It says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the power, mighty through the Most High to pulling down the strongholds, casting down imaginations. They have imaginations. Let's see if I can get that word imaginations. See if Esau let me. Let's see here. Casting down imaginations. Here we go. Imaginations is a reckoning, computation, a reasoning. Okay, such as is hostile to the anointing faith. Okay, or the anointed faith, or Christian faith. A judgment, decision such as conscious passing. This is one that's very accurate. Okay, reasoning, basically a reasoning such as is hostile to the Christian faith, for lack of better words. Okay, so let's back up. Okay, it says casting down the reasonings that are against our faith. Okay, saying that the Most High doesn't exist, that should be the main argument at the end of the day. And if they don't want to accept it, then you leave them alone. Okay, since you're so deep, you should know what the hell to do. Why are you still there? So the men that know the scriptures more or just as much, they know that you wicked, man. And the other Daniela wicked too, man. Okay, and that's same thing with Alizé, man. Okay, Mad Dog 2020. Casting down all imaginations, not all imagination and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bringeth into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahushua, and having in readiness to go revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled. So we supposed to be always ready to defend and avenge and revenge all disobedience, man. Okay, shaving your beard, doing all this and that. You say you're conscious and all. That the main debate is really, there's no debate. It's either gonna come up under Yahweh Shai, not General Yohana, come up under Yahweh Shai, okay, in the gospel, or you don't get dealt with. That's simple, man. What the fuck connection we have with them after that, man. So let's get back to Ecclesiasticus. It says, verse 18, Ecclesiasticus 13 and 18. What agreement is there between a hyena and the dog, and what peace between the rich and the poor? As the wild ass is the lion's prey in the wilderness, so is the rich eateth up the poor. Eat up the poor. As the proud hate humility, so doth the rich abhor the poor. A rich man beginneth, it goes into something else, but it goes into riches and things like that. But that the rich man, it would be synonymous with being rich. What? Rich in this world, man. Because it ain't talking about the elect or the men of the Lord, because they're rich too, okay? But they're rich in the spirit, okay? The scriptures tell you that, man. It tells you, also tell you in Sirach about, beware who you hold counsel with, man. Okay, they're doing everything outside of what the Bible's telling them to do, and expecting holy results, man. They're not going to get that. And that's why the apostles, amongst other brothers, have all right to dig in their shit, man, because they going clean off. As far past going clean off, they're misleading other brothers, man. And we have an obligation to defend the gospel, man. Okay, pursuant to the book of Jude. So really, that's all I wanted to bring out. You know what I'm saying? There's much more that could be brought out against that, man, but it's straight to the point. I just wanted to show and reveal that situation. And then they got new allegations now. It seems like they combine everything, but that's another can of worms we're gonna get into, dealing with Sinetta, and they talking about, because really they're doing damage control with this African Bambata thing, and the rape doctrine, and pedophilia. They're doing damage control. Looks like they're gonna throw Bambata under the bus, or they're gonna try to defend him in some type of way. I'm thinking they're gonna throw him under the bus in order to defend their image or their company or their brand, which is that black consciousness bullshit. Okay, and that's why Captain Zariak is on that, because he got to defend his brand also. Okay, so at the end of the day, they're trying to defend the brand, and then they're trying to throw Apostle Tahar up in there. What I seen based off the sit down when they brought out the Absalom situation, saying it's okay to do this and do that. And they don't understand the scriptures at the end of the day, man. It's the same shit. They just try to combine everything into one. Niggas saying, oh yeah, they raping 9-year-old nieces now. You know, like that. The scriptures tell you not to bear false witness. Okay, it tells you that. The 10 Commandments. Okay, it tells you not to do that, right? But here it is. They're doing it, but yet Tazariak's there. He's not gonna correct it. He's not gonna sit there and say anything about it. Okay, so that makes you partaker of their sins, man. And any other nigga that don't address and clarify any situation with anything. Okay, because truth is above all, man. You don't have to defend no other man, but as far as Israel and our laws, you have to defend the gospel. So with that being said, let's say call halal to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, the honest apostles / elders of GMS. Blessings to you brothers, blessings and salutations to you brothers out there teaching and doing, and iron sharpens iron is working truth and sincerity. Shalom.